Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I'm Genzi and today I'm gonna do my English target. Okay, so for the first, I'm gonna present all of my project, especially IT project from 7th grade until 9th grade. Okay, here is the overview. This is what I learned on IT when I study in IDN. So in 7th grade, I started studying by the basic of computer like Google Apps, and then I also make WordPress. I make website on WordPress like this. In this image, this is my personal website, and I make it in 7th grade using WordPress. Here is the link. Okay. And the focus material in first semester on 7th grade, I learned Scratch. So, what is Scratch? Scratch is a free user-friendly programming platform created by the MIT Media Lab to make learning to code accessible and engaging, especially for kids and beginners. With its simple drag and drop interface, Scratch lets user build projects by connecting colorful coding blocks that control movement, sounds, and action of one-screen character. Okay, so this is what I will learn in the first semester on 7th grade. Now, in here, there is two of my project, a game project that I will make in Scratch. There is Ninja Fruit. This game is about cutting a fruit using your hand. Okay. So just like in the Google Store on your phone, and there is Pac-Man also. As you, yeah. It's about yellow circle who eats coin, and we cannot touch your enemy. So this is the enemy. Okay, next. In the second semester on 7th grade, I learned making game on Buildbox. So what is Buildbox? Buildbox is a no-code game development platform that lets user create 2D and 3D game using a simple drag and drop. So this is just like a Scratch, but it's in a higher class. Yeah, because in Buildbox, all the thing is getting harder, and we make 3D games using this platform. Okay, and next, this is some of my project that I've been making in Buildbox, like switching ball. So it's about ball as a player, and we can click, we can interact with two buttons, right and left. Nah, as you can see in the arena, this is the arena. So your ball, you must to control your ball so it cannot go down to the water. Okay, and then the next, for example, is second card game. So this is about car, just like maybe it's buggy racing, if you know, and this is the rival of asphalt. Okay, like this. Okay, and next, I also learned how to design in IDN, like using Canva. Yeah, Even I use Canva for make this presentation. For me, Canva is a good platform because it has so many templates that we can use for free, and other we can use it at Pro. Okay. And then not only Canva, I also learn Figma. In Figma, we can learn much more things than using Canva. We can making UI UX design, a poster design, and so many other. And so many professional use Figma for on their business, like making UI UX, yeah, as you can see like this, and others. I also use Figma some for making poster, like Islamic poster and thumbnail and others. Okay, next, in 8th grade, in the first semester of 8th grade, we start learning about IoT. So what is IoT? IoT is mean Internet of Things. So we learn what inside the things. We learn the internet inside maybe the air conditioner, the laptop, but start from microbit. Okay. So what is microbit? Microbit is a small programmable microcontroller designed to make learning, coding, and electronics fun and accessible. Developed by the BBC for education, it features 5x5 LED matrix, 2 programmable buttons, an accelerometer, a compass, Bluetooth connectivity, and the others. Nah, we use we code the program, the microbit, on our laptop first, and then we send the data to the microbit. This is microbit. So the data that we code in computer, we send to this chip, and then later it's a same function like a brain in a robot, like that. Yes. Okay. And next is in the second semester of 8th grade, I learned about ASP32. It's the same like microbit, but this is the higher class from microbit. So what is SP32? The SP32 is a versatile, low-cost microcontroller with built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, ideal for IoT applications. It features a dual-core processor. Using this, I can make so many things, such as vending machine and others. And we can use this for much things than microbit. Okay. So here is some of my project that I will make in IoT, like vending machine. But this vending machine I make in microbit and greenhouse. So as you know, vending machine is like machine that like as you can see in the street, maybe you can buy a drinks there, just like this vending machine. In here I put candy inside here, and then if we put our hand there, later the candy will come out from the machine. And then there is greenhouse. So this This project is to detect your soil or dirt. So if you put the machine on there, later it will detect the temperature, the and so many things. Okay. Next. And on 9th grade, as for I learned Codular. As after I make games and robotics, I do making such like application that you can use on our Android. And for the first semester, I use Codular. So what is Codular? Codular is a visual development platform that allows user to create mobile application without extensive coding knowledge. So I very recommend it if you want to learn how to make application, because Codular is very easy. You just need to drag and drop to make a single application. Okay. And we also learn Flutter. Flutter is an open source UI software development toolkit created by Google for building natively compiled applications for mobile, web, and desktop from a single code base. It uses the Dart programming language and provides a rich set of pre-designed widgets that allow the developer to create visually appealing, responsive apps quickly. So Flutter is the next class from the Codular, because we start using coding from this project. We code it in a platform named Visual Studio Code, and then we make application named Bitaqwa. Okay, next is a projects. Sorry, I forget to change this. For example, I make in Codular, I make radio online. This app is being able to hear audio from your application. Like for example, you can hear Murotal Sheikh Sudais, just like Spotify, but this is the simple one. And then I also make find my edge that can calculate your edge fastly. So you just need to put down your birthday, like for example 2004 and others, and later the apps will show how your looks as your answer. Okay. And the other project that I will make in IDN, that is module book. So it a must thing that we used to do that. So module book is an educational resource designed to break down complex topics into manageable sections. So every student in IDN must to make a module book. And then we also make a portfolio later, not now. So we make the portfolio for our next life after study and start work. Okay. Thank you so much for hearing this video. And let's continue to the next presentation. Okay, continue to the next presentation. I'm going to present a country, and I choose Brazil. Okay. The only reason why I choose Brazil, because Because in an interview, Echiroda said, if Luffy from real world, naturally, and he is a Brazilian. Okay. So, Brazil, with its vibrant culture, diverse landscape, and warm people, from the bustling streets of Rio de Janeiro to the lush Amazon rainforest, Brazil is one of the most colorful countries in South America. This is the picture of the filter and Instagram Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Here is the map of Brazil. Brazil is on the continent of South America. This is the Brazil. Okay. So this is some information about Brazil. The capital city of Brazil is Brasilia, and population approximately 216 million in 222. Currency Brazilian real, and official languages on Brazil is Portuguese. Okay. Brazil, being a vast country, boasts diverse landscape from highlands and lowlands to wetlands, forests, rivers, and mountains. Brazil terrain is rich and varied. Neblian Peak, standing at around 3,000 meters, 9,843 feet, is the highest point in the country. The Amazon rainforest, which spans almost half of Brazil, is recognized as the largest rainforest on the earth. Okay. And Amazon River is very famous river in the world. I know you know that. I know that you know Amazon River because it's very famous river in the whole world. The Amazon River runs through Brazil, being the longest river in South America and one of the world's longest river. Okay, Amazon Putra. Okay. There are numerous amazing sites to explore in Brazil. One standout is the Iguachu Falls. Look at this. Situated at the juncture of Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina, the Iguachu River boasts over 275 individual waterfalls, collectively forming the world's largest waterfall system. Okay. This is the picture of Copacabana Beach in Brazil. Copacabana Beach spans 4 kilometers in length and is renowned as one of the world's most famous beaches. Okay. And the most iconic thing in Brazil is the statue of Jesus Christ, Isa alaihissalam. The iconic crest of Redeemer statue of Jesus Christ stand at the summit of Mount Corcovado in Rio de Janeiro. Standing at 30 meters, 98 feet tall, with arm reaching 28 meters, 92 feet wide, it is a renowned landmark in the city. Okay. And Brazil has a strong passion for football. The country has won the FIFA World Cup 5 times, a record that no other country has achieved. One of the well-known dances in Brazil is the samba. Brazil hosts the renowned Rio Carnival, considered the world's largest carnival. During this event in Rio de Janeiro, millions of participants engage in dancing and parades adorned in extravagant costumes and carnival attire. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Uh, Syukron. Barakallahu fikum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome to English interview Ustaz Target English class ya, exactly in grade. So, are you ready to have interview today?
Yes, of course, Mr. Rizky.
Okay. So, before that, how are you today?
I'm fine, Mr. Rizky.
Okay. And then there are 3 parts for the final target interview, and then the 2 you have to present the presentation about IT project and also the country that you want to choose.
Okay, Mr. Rizky.
Okay. So for the first question, please tell me about yourself briefly.
Okay, so my name is Kenzana Firdaus. I born in Bekasi. I was the only child in my family. Before I study in IDN, I like to I very like to playing game like Minecraft, Roblox, and others. And that's make my mother thinks that I like computers. And then my parents give me a course to study making game online. And then I follow the course. I think from 4th grade until 6th grade. And after that, that's why my mother want me to to school in IDN.
Okay. Before you talked about you ever joined a course. So what kind of course is that?
It goes where we learn how to make games. So like we make it from very zero. Like we use Scratch. So when I study here, I can understand a bit about Scratch. So when I study Scratch, I didn't take it hard.
Oh, so you didn't like feel confused how to code that.
And I ever study C++ before, but I really forget all. Okay.
Okay, for the C++, you took a course too in the same course?
In
or
the same
different?
course.
The same course.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes, Mr.
Alright.
Rizky.
So actually, since when you took a course? I mean, like 5th grade, 4th grade, 6th grade.
If I'm not wrong, I start in 4th grade.
4th grade.
Yes, Mr. Rizky.
So 4th grade until 6th grade. Can
Yes,
see.
Mr. Rizky.
Okay, so tell me more about the lessons that you learned in IDM. I mean, what kind of game that you have created? Yeah, like in a Scratch, Buildbox, and also website that you have built. Tell me more about that.
In IDN, I make a lot of games actually. I make it in Buildbox and Scratch. For example, maybe I make Pac-Man. I remake Pac-Man game and then I remake it in Scratch, so I can play it offline. And maybe like ping pong, there is a stick down here, and then there's ball, and the ball
Bounce.
yes bounce, and in the center of the screen there is like point, and if the ball touch it we get point like that, and so many others game actually. And I also didn't make it on Scratch. Of course I make it on Buildbox, in Buildbox, I make it a 3D. I make 3D game. So in Buildbox, it a lot harder than Scratch because it has complex like drag and drop, and I actually didn't understand at all when I study Buildbox. And for the website, of course, I already make my personal website, and then I already make school website, and then most website. If you want to see my most website, you can search on Google Masjid Raudatul Jannah Bekasi Timur. There is already website, and if you click, there's my website Sigma.
Okay, and then what kind of website that's still maintaining until right now that you can post all the projects there?
Of course, my personal website. I post all of my project there, English, IT, Dunia, and others.
Okay. Yeah, so we jump to the next level, like in 8th grade and 9th grade exactly. So what kind of IT project that you have learned?
Yeah. After game, I also do IT robotic, like making robot and making a machine like vending machine, and then auto trash can, and so many others. I learned a lot of IT robotic in 8th grade, and then I also learned to make application in Android in IDN using Codular, Flutter, and in next semester I will learn how to use Kotlin. Okay.
In robotic, what kind of project? I mean, like the best project.
Oh, my best project. I think vending machine, because when I do vending machine, it takes a lot time than the other project, and the result I like it so much because we can automatically take candy.
Oh, the candy when we enter the coin
Yes,
into the vending machine.
yes,
So did your project show in IDN Fest
yes,
a few years ago? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Genzi. If I'm asking you which one is good for building the application between what's that, Flutter or Codular, give your opinion.
Of course, if you want to make a better application, I rather pick uh, uh, but Kotlin. But for now, I choose Codular because it's a lot more easy. Because in Codular, we just need to drag and drop the code, and then it's very easy. We can interact with other application using API. We can interact with Google application like Google Maps, YouTube, and so many other things.
Okay. Okay, for the next question, it's about your future plan. Yeah. So where do you continue to the senior or vocational high school?
I continue in Sentul
Why?
because in Sentul there is a program named IDN Backpacker. In there we will go around 20 countries in 1 year. We go like at Saudi, to Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore, Pakistan, India, and so many others.
And then what kind of major that you choose later?
I choose RPL because I think RPL is the is the perfect major for me, because if I choose TKJ, I think it's too hard, and if I choose TKV, I think my design is not good enough. That's why I choose RPL.
RPL, software engineer. So you like coding?
Yes.
Okay. For the next question, please, can you tell me about the most experience? I mean, like the best experience here during learning at Adam School.
Maybe when it's Mission Impossible, when we sell a cheap items like a water bottle, Aqua, SO Plus, but we must to sell it in a higher price. And when I when I prove that, my team sell one ISO Plus, well, when it's actually 3,000 rupiah, but my team sold it 100 100,000 rupiah.
100,000
Yes, in
from 3,000.
one ISO Plus.
Wow,
And then
you were so lucky.
we sell it not only one time, I think 3 times.
So you got 300,000.
Yes,
Only sold 3 items. Only.
Yes.
I mean 3 bottles, yeah.
3 bottle, 300.
Oh,
And then
so
yes,
you already used your lucky in that time.
yes, we meet a Chinese mom that's very rich. That's why they
Where
want,
did you sell it?
in I think
Citra,
in Citra.
Citra Indah.
Yes, we found a car, and then we sell it to the mom. To the mom is inside the car.
Because you said like we got a channel from the school like that, right? Or
Yes.
not? Yeah,
Yes.
that's why they feel like pity on you, and then okay, this is not for you. But that was good job. Okay, that's good. Okay, so for the last question, because it's been a 12 minutes, please give a sentence to Identity School.
In boarding school, I think in boarding school is a perfect school in this era, because in here we learn about our deen, our religion. We learn also about IT, that IT is the most powerful thing in this era. And then we also learn about the language of this world, English. So I think IDN is almost the perfect school in this world, in Indonesia. Almost.
Enough. Okay, thank you very much, Kanji, for answering all the questions here. So it's nice to talk with you. I think I want to know more about you, yeah, but the
Yes,
time is
of
over.
course.
Thank you very much for having interview with me today. So let's close. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Mr.